In 2014, Derek and Maria Broaddus bought their dream home in Westfield, New Jersey, a quiet suburb known for its tree-lined streets and white picket fences. But just days after moving in, they received a letter. Not from a neighbor, but from someone, or something, calling itself the Watcher. This entity claimed to have observed 657 Boulevard for decades. It demanded young blood, vowed to take the house back, and turned a family's American dream into a waking nightmare. This is not fiction. These are the Watcher letters, a real-life horror story of psychological warfare, mysteries, and a house that seemed to choose its victims. Part 1. The Dream Home. The Broaddus family paid $1.3 million for 657 Boulevard in June 2014. To outsiders, it was perfect. 6 bedrooms, a wraparound porch, and a backyard pool. But beneath its idyllic surface lurked rot. Before renovations could begin, the Broadduses received their first letter. Dated July 1, 2014, it began. The Watcher, letter number 1, dearest new neighbor. I pass by many times a day. 657 Boulevard has been the subject of my family for decades. My grandfather watched the house in the 1920s, and my father watched in the 1960s. It is now my time. Do you know what lies within the walls of 657 Boulevard? Why are you here? I will find out. Part 2. The letters escalate. Letter number 2 arrived days later, addressed to Derek and Maria's children. This time, the Watcher's tone turned predatory. The Watcher, letter number 2, will the young blood play in the basement? Or are they too afraid to go down there alone? I would love to see them strung up in the backyard. The screen cuts to a 911 call transcript dated July 23, 2014, smiley face. Maria Broaddus, call. There's someone threatening our children. They're talking about our house, about watching us. Police launched an investigation. Handwriting experts analyzed the letters. Neighbors were questioned. Yet no suspects emerged. Then came letter number 3. The Watcher, letter number 3, you have children. I have seen them. So far, I know there are 3. I asked the previous owners to bring me young blood. Now it's your turn. The family installed cameras, hired private investigators, and slept in shifts. But the Watcher always stayed one step ahead. Part 3. The previous owner's secrets. The Woods family lived there before. They moved out fast. Never said why. I saw a man in a suit standing across the street for hours, just staring. The Broadduses learned the previous owners, the Woods, had also received a letter. But they'd ignored it, assuming it was a scam. The Woods' letter, dated 1990, read, The Watcher, 1990 letter. Welcome to the neighborhood. I've been waiting for you. You don't need to know my name. You need only know, I'm watching. Handwriting analysts confirmed the same author wrote all the letters, spanning 24 years. Yet DNA from the envelopes matched no one in criminal databases. The Watcher wasn't just a stalker. It was a ghost. Part 4. The suspects. Investigators pursued 3 theories. The neighbor, a retired teacher living next door, wrote creepy fan fiction about home invasions. His basement contained newspaper clippings about 657 Boulevard. But no direct evidence tied him to the letters. 2. The construction worker. A contractor bidding on the Broaddus renovations had a grudge. He'd been sued for fraud, and his handwriting eerily matched the Watcher's. Yet alibis placed him out of state during key dates. 3. The family friend. A woman close to the Broadduses knew intimate details of their lives. She'd sent harassing emails before. But her DNA didn't match the letters. In 2019, the Broadduses sold 657 Boulevard at a $400,000 loss. The Watcher never wrote again. Part 5. The aftermath. Today, the house stands empty. The new owners claim they've received no letters. But in 2022, a Netflix series, The Watcher, reignited interest and fear. Reddit threads buzz with theories. Was it a disgruntled neighbor? A generational cult? Or did the house itself demand a sacrifice? One detail chills investigators to this day. The Watcher's letters referenced the window watcher, a term used in 1920s newspapers to describe a peeping Tom linked to unsolved child disappearances in Westfield. Coincidence? Or proof the watcher is older than the house itself? Outro. Who, or what, is the watcher? A human tormentor? A collective delusion? Or something that lives in the walls of 657 Boulevard, waiting for new blood to feed its obsession? The Broaddus family may never know. But if you ever find yourself house hunting in Westfield, ask the realtor, does this home come with a warranty or a watcher? Stay vigilant, stay curious, and as always, keep your lights on.